Hi everyone, I'm Yolanda. Hope that you enjoy this tutorial. Today we will be making circular drapes out of gum paste. Here is a list of the materials you will need for this tutorial. For the benefit of those who do not know how to prepare a pastry bag, I will demonstrate it here. These are tips used with pastry bags. They are held over the pastry bags by couplers. A coupler has two pieces, the coupler itself and also a cap. To prepare a pastry bag, you are going to insert a coupler into the pastry bag until you can go no further. Now we are going to cut off the tip of the pastry bag. Using a pair of scissors, cut the pastry bag just 1/4 of an inch above the last ring of the coupler. Place the tip of the coupler, place the cap over the coupler and twist to tighten it. To interchange tips, you do the same process. Unscrew the cap and then change your tip and place the cap back on and screw it to fasten the tip. To divide the cake in equal parts, I'm using a fondant marker. This marker can be used horizontally or vertically. I'm marking every 2 inches, leaving a small space between each mark. I've already started marking the cake, so I'm going to continue doing that. Every drape takes 3 pieces. I am going to cut 30 pieces since I need to make 10 drapes. Roll out a piece of gum paste and use your dusting pouch if necessary. Then with a medium cutter, round cutter, we are going to start cutting circles. After all of our circles have been cut, let's assemble our drapes. Take one circle and fold back 1/3 from the top, leaving it in an upright position. Then take another circle and fold back again 1/3 of the circle and attach it to the first circle, about 1/4 of an inch below the previous fold. Then do the same thing with the third circle. Every time you attach one circle to another, you pinch both ends and then you cut off the excess. And let's do another one doing the same thing. Fold back 1/3, then you fold back again, another circle, attach, pinching the ends, then the last one, do the same thing, and then when you finish, you cut off the excess, and then you do that every time that you are going to assemble a drape. As you can see here, I have already attached some of the drapes onto the cake with edible glue and using some of the pins to help hold the drapes in position. Take one drape and brush some edible glue on it and glue it onto the cake using a couple of pins that have been dipped in vegetable shortening. It is important that we dip the pins in the vegetable shortening. That way, when you pull out the pins, the gum paste will not crack. When attaching the drapes with the pins, place the pins where you will not be able to see the marks that you made when you inserted the pins. You may want to count every pin that you attach the drapes with That way, when you remove them, you already know the number of the pins that you are supposed to remove. In this way, you have no chances of leaving any pins on your cake. After you finish attaching all the drapes to your cake, let them rest for at least 5 minutes or so before going on to the next decoration. Notice that I have made a border around some of the drapes using royal icing and tip number 3. I'm piping a row of beads around the outer edge of the drapes. I'm going to continue doing this to all the remaining drapes. To pipe these beads, you may also use tip number 4 or 5. To embellish the drapes even more, let's make some string works. We are going to pipe 2 strings onto each drape, one lower and the other one higher. Going from the top and at a 45-degree angle, pipe a string on the air, not touching the drapes, but on the air and out, and let it drape until you go to the other end and attach it to the end. Just to let you know, I'm using royal icing and I'm piping with a number 3 tip, number 3. Now, utilizing tip 199, I'm piping a vertical shell. Pipe a large dot with some heavy pressure from top to bottom and continue piping, releasing the pressure as you come to the end. Let's change to tip number 21 and make some small rosettes. At a 45-degree angle, pipe a star, then go around over the star, around and up or around and down, whichever is better for you. We will pipe these rosettes at the bottom of each shell that we piped before. And now we will change to tip 199 and make some shells at the bottom. We are going to use these shells as a border for the cake. And here is the final product. And as you can see, I embellished it even more with a white and light blue rose. This rose or flower is made out of silk. We can decorate our cakes with many types of silk flowers. Just be sure that you rinse them well and you dry them well before you apply them onto your cake. The light blue color on the flower was made by dusting some edible color dust. You can change the color of a flower using color dust. Well, this has been all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Please share and subscribe to my channel so you can get all the tutorials direct as soon as I upload any new videos. I will see you back here again with another tutorial soon. In the meantime, take care and God bless you.